Hello everyone, in today's lesson we're going to talk about subtractions of vectors. Okay, before we start, let's recall what is the negative vector. Okay, let's recall. Okay, first we recall. So what is the negative vectors? Okay, we draw a line. See, we have two lines. Here we have a parallel line. So this is the direction. We put it A, B. Okay, so we use the vector A for this to express this vector, and then we also have another line. This is the direction, which is we call it CD. Okay? So from here we can see that these two vectors, they have the same, or maybe we call it equal magnitude, but they are in the opposite direction. Okay, so they are in the opposite direction. So in this case, so we can express as minus A. Okay, so from here we know. Okay, so basically we know that this is the we can express in this way. So AB equals to minus CD. That we call it is negative vector. Okay, so if this is the case, okay, so when we come to here, so we can express one way. When we saying subtraction of vectors from another vector, we can express in below. Let's say we have one vector u minus v, we can express in this way, u plus minus v. So this is the one of the equation we can express in this way. Okay, now let's continue and we draw another diagram. So assume this is A, this is the C, this is the B. Okay, now we have this. This is the two different. This is the V, and then this is the U. Okay, so basically let's do a. So how to calculate the U minus V? Okay, so basically, so U is vector AB, right? Then minus AC, right? Okay, so from here we can see that. Okay, so and then we can continue. Okay, let's continue. So because we know, okay, AB minus AC, we can write is inside. Okay, we can write it this way. So let's continue. Okay, then A B plus, because this is the negative vector. Just now we discussed about negative vector. So when we minus u, that be the other direction, right? So we can express in this way. So okay, minus Just imagine this. minus B equals to this way, right? Okay, so now we change become CA, right? So we write it becomes CA. So that is the way, right? Okay, this is easy to understand, right? Okay, and then, okay, just use the commutative law. Then we just change the position. Okay, change the position. So CA plus AB, right? Okay, we call that commutative law, right? We just change the position. They are all still equal, right? Let's continue. Okay, now we use the triangle law. We cancel off this A. We use the triangle law. Maybe it becomes CB, right? Okay, because this is the triangle law, right? Remember? Okay, so in this case, so basically we can express the U minus V equals to CB. Okay, let's join up the CB. Let me see what we get. So CB becomes, okay, then we become this. So if this is the case, then we see is U minus V equals to CB. Okay, right? So this is triangle. Okay, so this is the first solution. How we resolve this case. Now let's come on another way. Do we have another way to resolve this subtraction of these two vectors U minus V, right? Do we have another way? Okay, let's use another way. So we can move minus V equals to A, B. Okay, let's use a different color. So U minus V equals to AB minus AC, right? Everyone understand this thing, right? Okay, now let me change to the other way. So AB plus, we move the negative sign inside. Okay, so if this is the case, then we also can get here AB plus CA, right? So this is the same as above, but we're going to draw a diagram. I'm going to draw a diagram here. Okay. Right. Now we move to this line. We move to this line here. Okay. And then we put this direction. Okay. We put an E. Okay. So from here we can see that we just join out this. Okay, we join up this. So from here we can see that okay, CA, right? CA is equals to B CA equals to BE, right? So from here we also can know, right? Because we use triangle law, We're gonna cancel this. So because this is AB, this is the BE. So we will get the answer is the AE, right? AE. So this we put on here because minus V, right? Because this is the opposite direction, right? So when come to then join up these two together become U minus V, right? Okay, and then because AE is equal to this, so so when we join up this together, right? So come to AE, so then this is the direction, right? This is the direction, right? So from here we can move up. We move up. These two are same because AE equals to CB, right? So from here we also can come a result is AE equals to CB, right? Okay. So we will get the same answer. So this is two different ways we use. First, we use within this triangle because we draw this line. We draw a opposite line here. So from here we can see that. Okay, so CA plus AB. So we will get this CB right here. And here we apply the same line here. We also can get the same answer. Okay, so then we have two ways to resolve this question, but we both involve the triangle law. Okay, right? Okay, now let's move on and we talk about the x component and y component. Okay, so when we talk about these two, okay. Before that, now we move on to the x component and y component. Before that, we still talk about the negative vectors. Okay, in negative vectors, so we know that. Okay, so if just now we discussed, so if we have x component and y component, we can get answer is we move the minus inside. Okay, so they are the equal, right? Okay, when we come to here, also the same. Okay, so if we have two vectors, okay, let's say u equals to x u y u, and then v equals to x v and y v, right? We have two vectors. When we do the calculation, okay, when we do the calculation is u minus v then equals to, because we already know u minus v, we can consider as plus. We move the minus sign into the bracket, right? So from here we know that, okay, u is x u y u and plus, because we have this minus sign inside, we just apply to here. We know that that is equals to minus xv and minus yv, right? So from here we can just put up these two together. Okay, then we have this x u y u and minus xv minus yv. Okay, that's the answer we get, right? Okay, so now now we can see that, okay, but then when there's two vectors, they could do the subtraction. So let's summarize it, okay? So when we have two vectors, so we could do the subtractions. Just subtracting, we can do is just subtracting that respective x component to the y component. Okay, so that's summarized in this way. So if we have x1 y1 minus x2 y2, just subtract that x component each other and the y component each other. So we get this minus 2, right? y1 minus y2. Okay, so this is very important concept talking about subtractions. Okay, that's all for today's class. So we'll talk about the subtraction of the vectors. So basically, we're gonna in the next lesson we will continue to talk about the activities. Okay, see you soon in the next video. Thank you. Bye.